YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Face by Morales, and today we'll be opening up this package. We have an unboxing from your boy Big Al from Big Al's Barbershop. Shout out to him. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what's in the package. To open, pull tab. It's not a clipper, it's a package. Oh. I'm just kidding. Woohoo! Whoa. Alright, Big Al, I see you. Look at that. That's fire. Let me get rid of this. Got the stickers, the logos. Check that out. That's for sure gonna go up on my mirror. Got the business card with the logo. These are also good for adding enhancements if you do that kind of thing. Alright, I see you, Big Al. We got the black FX blade on that. We'll compare it to the Wall 1919. Maybe the 1919 is a little bit louder. Now we can complete the entire Babyliss gold setup. Man, look at that. That looks beautiful, huh? Oh yeah. Show you guys how it works, and I'm gonna compare it next to another clipper. So we're gonna use it side by side. Here we go. Alright, so we got the Wall 1919s, and we're gonna set in our first guideline with the lever open. I've been doing that a lot lately, and I try to do the same thing with them goldfx, pero they were jalando de pelo. They were pulling the hair a lot. I looked at them to see what I could do. I took the blade off, I readjusted the blade, I re-oiled them. I did all kinds of things to try to get them to cut right, but
it's kind of yanking it.
Alright, so couldn't get it to cut. It's gonna need a new blade or something, but I'll keep you all posted. He'll hook it up, he'll make it right. So until then, at least you got the unboxing, right? So I started the haircut and I had to finish it. So this is just a little time lapse of me finishing the haircut. I did the whole haircut with the Wall 1919s with the tapered blade. I want to send a shout out to Spider G for this another dope beat. Thank you, carnal. Look, there you go. There's the final look. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Face by Morales, and today we're gonna try to figure out what's wrong with this thing. So I got this from the homie Big Al from Big Al's Barber channel. We did a bartering. I traded some things. He traded me this. However, as soon as I got it, and it didn't cut. It just snagged hair. You know, long story short, I changed the blade on it. Put the new fade blade, the Babyliss fade blade, which I'm not a fan of. Well, I like it. I like the fade blade, but there's so many things wrong with this clipper. Like the battery life sucks. The screw right here keeps getting loose. So today we're gonna open it up and we're gonna see what's wrong with it. Here we go. First off, I'm gonna start by taking off this blade. See the tensioning? So this is a wall blade. This right here is the stagger tooth blade. The blade. All right, now we gotta take this off. See, it was loose. I tightened it up recently and it's loose again. So that's what we're gonna use that thread locker for today. I'm gonna take this off. This is dope though, I like this. All right. I need to take this thing apart. Man, there's so much hair in here. Okay, so we got some screws at the bottom. Got these bottom screws that we gotta get out. Freaking hair in it. Alright, so now what? Then there's hair even inside this. It's poor design, I guess. Okay, so we'll set that over there. Yo, look at all of this hair. It's all on the motherboard and everything. Yo, it's crazy. Look, this is magnetically charged. So all of it's sticking to that. Yo, that's crazy. Alright, so after removing all that hair, I have to start taking it apart. I'm gonna start by taking the battery apart. Look at that hair. That's crazy. I can't believe that much hair gets into that clipper. That clipper is poor design, for real. Yeah, that's why it's getting too hot. It ain't breathing. That's draining the battery out. Either that or the batteries. But everything mechanical, it has to breathe. Anything that causes friction needs some sort of air circulation around it. That's just physics, I guess. Physics, science, some sort of science. It's some sort of science. Anyways, I'm taking off this little bracket that's holding the motor. I'm gonna go ahead and take it completely apart because in order to fix some stuff, sometimes you just gotta take it apart. The only bad thing is I was not able to reuse that little filter thing right there. No sé if it's gonna cause a problem later or not, but I don't think it will. All that is some sort of guard to keep hair out. As crazy as that sounds, it has a guard to keep the hair out, but it still has all of the hair in there, man. It doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know how it gets in there. That's something that I don't know. Leave it in the comments below if you've ever taken your Babyliss apart and if it has that much hair in it, or is it that Big Al really does that many haircuts? Make that bitch regret she ever came. Get it straight. You say you a gangster, I'ma show you danger. Believe that.
913 combinación criminal. Es la adicción a matar a cualquiera que se meta. Y si pasa el escopeta slick, go ahead, get it, go ahead, with it.
So I oiled those 2 locations specifically because those are the pivot points for the magnetic motor. So it's just good practice to always keep those spots lubricated. And now I'm just studying it, trying to figure it out.
Okay, so I'm gonna glue everything off now. However, I don't like the circuit board having this much hair on it. I need to clean it off. And the only way to clean off a circuit board is to use alcohol. A motherboard, circuit board, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, so I don't know if you guys should try this at home or not, but if you do try this, make sure that it's at least 70% alcohol. If you can get 90%, that would be even better. Just you don't want a diluted alcohol because it could cause rust on your motherboard. Just remember that.
Alright, now we gotta put this all back together. Alright, here we go.
Alright, so I'm speeding it up, but now it's time that we put all of the pieces back to the puzzle. We have that motor right there, freshly lubricated. I use blade oil because blade oil is designed for high friction areas. So as it's spinning, it's causing a lot of friction. So that's good. I'm starting by putting that cover back on. You see right there, I put the wrong screw in. Y no agarró. So I'm going to take it out and put the right one in. I try to keep the station as organized as I could, but there was a lot of screws. Just that'll help you guys. Make sure you guys keep everything separated so that you know what screw goes where. So we start by putting the motor back in first, making sure that it's secure. Do not over tighten the screws because you're going to strip the screws out, or you'll strip the housing that the screws go into. That's why it's always best to use a hand screwdriver, not to use a like a power drill or an impact drill, because you lose control of the torque. So that's just a little clue, or yeah, whatever, clue, note, or whatever. That black housing right there, it has a specific way that the charging port for the bottom it goes in. So you have to make sure you put that back in the same direction that it goes in. If not, your charger's gonna be on the top side. It's not gonna charge. So, all right, we got everything, all the internals back. It's time to put the housing back together. And I've never worked on a Babyliss clipper before. This is my first time. So right now I'm gonna put something on the screen. I would really appreciate if everybody watching this video would go over and follow these steps right here. This is YouTube. I typed in barber clips. Barber clippers came up first. Then I had a spell check. So anyways, Barber Clips Podcast, the Barber's Clips Podcast, and I am going to put the link in the description. But if you would do us a favor, go check that out and subscribe. Thank you. And there's a little screw right there that holds that little plastic thing. That thing, if it gets loose, también se escucha feo, like it starts making a lot of rattling again. So I constantly always had to keep tightening that one. Alright, so right here we got the Loctite thread locker with a lock washer and the factory washer, and then I added an additional washer. So that thing has 2 washers and a lock washer and the thread locker now. Hopefully it'll stop getting loose. Leave it down in the comments below if you've had any of these issues with your guys' Babyliss. And here I am putting the tensioning spring back on so that I could put on that stacker tooth blade, which, by the way, it makes this clipper so much better having that stacker tooth blade on there. Completely better. I don't know what's up with Babyliss and their cutting blades. They're, in my opinion, they're not very good.
I like it stiff like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it stiff.
Right here, I'm just adjusting it to my liking. I don't like a loose lever, but then if it's too stiff, then the little clicks on this particular one, the little clicks don't work. So it's all up to your guys' preference. You go ahead and adjust it to wherever you want. I'm putting that little the little condon back on it. That thing's tight. I like that thing. It helps out a lot.
Alright, so there you have it. I'm gonna keep you guys posted to make sure that this worked, which I think it will. So I'll let you guys know how it works out.
Damn, look at that thing. It's beautiful.
Okay, YouTube, so it's been 4 days since I did the tune-up to that gold Babyliss FX, and it's been amazing. It has more power. I've done 10 haircuts on a single charge. 10 haircuts on a single charge. Probably what you used to be able to get when it was brand new. But I sprinkled in a lot of legends because I have my corded legends, so I sprinkled that in a lot of the time. But by and large, it was with that camera, with that clipper. So definitely worth it. Check it out, follow the video, and you guys will be all right. But on another note, I want to invite every single person watching this video right now to go back to the YouTube search bar and look up BARBERCLIPS. That's mine and Ivy Mac. We have a podcast / video series. Definitely worth checking out. So if you could do me a favor, check that out for us and subscribe, leave a comment, see what you think, and thank you for watching.